Yes, imagine you find a very unique World War II location where several thousand German troops surrendered, and imagine that at this location there are hundreds, if not thousands, of pieces still on the ground. If you know what that place is, would you go back? Well, I'm going to tell you a little bit more about that in a moment. But now, welcome to the History Hunter. Welcome to our small adventures with the World War II time frame. And today is the day that we pass on to you beautiful handmade shadow boxes and different kind of dioramas in the appreciation for all the good stuff that you do for us, the kind support that you give us, and you are the reason for us to go out and do things like this. I did once read how much concrete, how much rebars, and how many work hours that it took to build. They were in a crash, I don't know, but look at that, that hasn't been fired. That is mangled up, that hasn't been fired, and you can, oh my god, look at that, you can actually read the text right off it. What on earth did the Germans hide in there? If you'd like to help us out to reach more locations, we have this opportunity here for you to become a patron team member, and there's a lot of people who do just that and they help us out. So before we continue, I want to say a massive special thank you to some people in the History Hunter team. So I want to say thank you to our officers. I want to say thank you to Tom, Cynthia, Paul, Civil Defense, Stephen, Welsh Boy, Robert, Alan and Kyle. Thank you for your great support to the team. We couldn't have done a lot what we see without your incredible help. Also, I want to say a massive thank you to some 3-star generals, Alfred, Daniel, William and Nick. Thank you for being here. And then to our 4-star generals, thank you for your kind support, Daniel, Rob, Matt and Oma. And to our 2 5-star generals, thank you Michael and Emil for being in there for us. It's greatly appreciated. And I want to say a massive thank you to our Wall of Honor members, Maddie, Roy, Jess, Vintage Speedworks and Laura. Wow, thank you for what you do for us to enable us to go out and share history in a very special way, and it could look something like this. Trying to follow Eagle Eyes, he's going down into the last fighting position, which is there, and it's still running, but that's the end of the trench going this way. Right now I'm not 100% sure, but I do think there are detonators.
Is there more here?
I don't think there are cable ends. Yes, I will give you some sneak peeks on different things that we are working on. Also, I'm gonna tell you a little bit about a very special road trip that we're going to do, and also of course pass on to you some beautiful pieces of history. So let's do that right away. Let's figure out who the new team members on Patreon is for this month. If you're new here, you can see that our Patreon team members, they get very special material like for your eyes only videos, research, travel vlogs, all kinds of things, restoration projects. They know everything before it comes out on the regular YouTube channel. So that is the link for that. There's a link in the video description here where it says more. Just click that if you want to figure out if you want to become a team member. Every month we are lucky that people join us and help us out to go out there and find history. And this month we have some wonderful people who joined the team. I want to say a massive thank you to Casey, Mark, Judd, Kelly, Scott, Laurelie, and the White Scott and Matthias. Thank you so much for joining the team. And you are the guys and girls who help us to reach, just to go out there, to be honest. So I want to say welcome as a team member, and I think together we will share history in a very special way. We also want to do something special for those who joined during the last month. So I create something special for one of you, and I just pass it on. So I'll make a draw between you. This is a beautiful little thing. It's a German Kriegsmarine little themed shadow box, and that little Kriegsmarine button is real. It's something that my son Eagle Eyes, who joins me on the adventures, he found that, and now it's going to be passed on to you, and you will have a little piece of history, because we have a motto: history is everywhere and should be everywhere, and by passing it on to you, it will be everywhere. So This one goes to Kelly. Thank you, Kelly, and thank you each and every one of you for becoming a team member, because you are the guys and girls who enables us to go out and do all the beautiful adventures and explores as you see. So thank you for becoming a team member. And as I said, together we will discover history in a very special way. What on earth is this place? That is crazy. Welcome to the inner world of the German Kriegsmarine. So next to the U-boat pen area, this is mountainside, and we just discovered two of these kind of very strange looking features. Oh yes, I think you won't believe what more we have in store for you, because we have some very special explorers coming up. We're gonna pass some more on to you beautiful people out there. This is a Third Reich daily life themed logo thing. These are Zigarettenkarten that the German soldiers could kind of collect and trade in between themselves. I've seen photos of them doing that in bunkers and barracks, even in the World War II trenches. So they are just original Zigarettenkarten, and there's a text on the back, and they're kind of like what they did or thought during that time frame. And this one goes to Chris, and we have this one which explains itself. German World War II barbed wire. We call it German World War II combat barbed wire. You find that everywhere where the Germans were. And it's a pretty special little detail. And this specifically was found in a area just outside Berlin, where the German really fortified a little area in a town where they had a main headquarters for SS, and well, that's a piece of that. So that one goes to Robert. Thank you for your absolutely kind support. That enables us, as I said again, to go out and do things like this. Look at that, looks like something out of an alien video or alien movie. Exciting. So let's go in here and see what's inside the next place. Probably just a ladder up there towards where the flight control was. Then something special personal from me. Some of you go way beyond and above, and you know, all of that to help us out. And for me, as a single dad, being able to go out and do this together with my son, teach my son about history, let him to learn to become a better man, to be able to do that, it doesn't come by itself. Of course, I'm so grateful for the help that you're actually giving us, and some of you go just way and beyond. So this month I want to say a absolutely massive thank you to Gary, John and Larry, and also of course a lot of the rest of you. But I just want to say a massive thank you for your absolutely incredible support, because without that support it will actually be very, very difficult for me to go out and do and have the passion of what we do, because it's getting tough out there, to be honest. Fuel is way up there, food is going up, and you know, thank you for your absolutely incredible help. My daughter found a very, very special sort of thing here. Look at that. Kurt Neumann, Landsberg, Warte. It's a bicycle bell, and it's very, very pretty. I was almost tempted to think it is in silver, but it could be plated or steel. Wow, this is a bell on a bicycle. That is very, very nice. Indeed, we're going to enjoy some absolutely spectacular moments together out there. Let's pass some of these out to you. And we have a pretty cool little thing there. This is a German World War II machine gun shadow box. These are genuine machine gun belt links. And this is a cartridge which was actually fed into that belt and fired by the German soldiers at the Eastern Front, actually. And these belts specifically were found in a trench where we actually know the SS was. So pretty historical little thing. That one goes to you, Christian. Thank you for your very, very kind support. Let's continue. We have this little piece here, German World War II soldier, I named it. It's a 792 cartridge, and it's actually a here button. You can see that there. Pretty little thing, and you are now the proud future keeper of that, John. Thank you for your very kind support. And then we have this very, very special thing here. And this thing, you're going to see that in a several part kind of video that's going to come up, where me and Eagle Eyes and also Bunker Buster Girl, my daughter, we explore a very special, unique location where you can see nothing today except from if you know where to look and what to look for. And we found out that there was a German radar installment in this area, and we actually found pieces of that, and believe it or not, that is the power supply cable that actually supplied power to one of these huge radar systems in that area. And if you see here, you can see that's the actual cable in there. Hope you can get that through this stupid camera. There it is. And I just love that, and you're going to see that there will be several other pieces that's going to be passed on to you. William, thank you for your incredible support to the team. Thank you for your incredible, innovative pieces of robotics that you make, and hope you all will enjoy this. Those are chess pieces that the German soldiers used. These are coins that the German soldiers had there. These are Kriegsmarine buttons that has been in the ground for such a long time, and they look brand new. And I don't know where to start because there is so much here. Every month I like to do something special for one of you. I wanted to pass on to you what I call the Patron of the Month little thing. And this time it's a felt post. Very, very appropriate because it's kind of very personal. It's a historical piece, often passed on from either family or soldiers back and forth, and it's kind of like very special for me to be able to give that to one of you, because it's like a personal thing, and for me it's very personal when I see all of you helping us out, and I want to do something special for each and every one of you during their time as being a Patreon team member. But I want to do something, you know, extra special for one of you every month. So this is a beautiful German felt post letter. It has the stamp down there. See that? And it says Kriegsmarine. And you have date 24th of 8th, 1940. So very unique thing. And that is because a lot of you are very unique by helping us out, but not always that you make too much fuss about yourself and all of that. But I do take notice, I do see you, and I do want to do something special for, as I said, as many as I can. But this month I've chosen Christopher. You are Patron of the Month. You are always helping us out with beautiful, positive comments. Very many good comments to my son, Eagle Eyes, and he can grow on that and develop himself to be a better man. And, well, just thank you, Christopher, for helping us to do what you see we do out there. And we really appreciate your kind support. Now I want to share something special with you. I'm just going to make a special segment for you to watch, and let's see that. Surface find. I'm not too sure, but that really, yeah, look at that. That is a heavy-duty artillery shell casing, and it's been on the surface for such a long time. The 20mm looks like they've been discarded or something. Maybe they were in a crash, I don't know. But look at that, that hasn't been fired. That is mangled up, that hasn't been fired. And you can, oh my god, look at that. You can actually read the text right off it. To me that really looks like, is it? Oh, it is. Look at that. That is that's a bayonet. First thing we just stumbled across, look at that. That is a Katusha rocket thing. What is that? Could that be a machine gun magazine? I think we found a machine gun magazine down here. Yes, we have. Look at that. Wow. Huge gathering of Panzerlink from the World War II. Right there. Let's pull it out. Oh my god. Oh my god, look at that. It's actually another bayonet. Yes, every now and then you come across something absolutely spectacular. Myself, Bunker Buster Girl, my daughter, and Eagle Eyes, my son, we found an incredible German World War II location, which is on the Eastern Front. We have the story of SS there, prisoners of war being rounded up, and some very unique locations. We want to go back, and what we're going to go back to looks something like this. This is an area of this position, and this is like the German, this is a LiDAR map, this is the Germans digging in on the different kind of hillsides, and then they're doing a lot of, you know, they build foxholes and munition storages and everything in anticipation of the Red Army. Of course, the Red Army came in and just wiped out all the German defenses there. But guess what? We have found some absolutely incredible locations there, and we want to go back. We want to go back, so we are planning a 13 days journey where we're going to go for 10 days straight and discovering and doing things at these areas that you've never seen before. So what you're going to see is going to come up. We're going to have a little campaign in the next month. I'm going to nag about it a lot, but we need your support to be able to fulfill this dream, to go back and spend like 10, 12 days just looking for that part of history. And most likely we might be able to bring back some absolutely incredible stories and artifacts. So if you want to help us out to reach this target, this is your opportunity. We have the super thanks feature. That is a little way for you to help us out to get some fuel into the fuel tank of the camper van, do the preparations, and just do all that is necessary to be able to go back and find and share some absolutely incredible moments from this area. So you're going to hear me nag about it for a month. Sorry about that, but that's the only way we're able to do this. And if we can come through with this, well, I can promise you some absolutely spectacular moments.
Holy Madonna, it looks like it's like everywhere where I step. Look at that. There's another one just under my feet, and that is brass.
That looks like a Wehrmacht belt buckle. Yes, it is. Absolutely, yes, it is. Holy sh... Are you kidding me? Yes, so should we go back? Well, at least we hope that we're going to be able to fund this as much as we can. So we have like 6 weeks to do it, to be able to really pull through. We need to save up some more funds to go on this epic journey and to find especially this location one more time. And we just barely touched that, and we're hoping for some really incredible stuff to happen right there. But we do need your help, so consider to be a part of that, and who knows what we can share with you in the future. Did you know that one of the best ways you can support us, if you just want to be a watcher, a viewer, a subscriber, this is to do this. And that is in conjunction with the YouTube algorithm. That's the kind of YouTube monster, the huge machine, whatever, that enables people to look at our videos. So there's something called a ranking, which on the right hand side on your screen will tell you what's next video that you could be suggested to watch. And that is very dependent on the watch time of the video that we have. So if you've watched the videos in full length, I can promise you, you're helping us out so much you won't believe it. And if you watch more of our videos in full length, well, guess what? You're helping us out tremendously. So that's a very simple way for you to help us. Don't skip the video, just watch it in full, and you're helping us out tremendously. But now we're going to go to the PayPal donors every month. I do something also for those who want to help us out with a little PayPal donation, so we can fill up the gas tank and get some gear and just get out there and explore. So that link is also in the video description where it says more. So every month people donate to our work, and I'm so happy that we can pass something on to you as well. So what we do, we collect all the donations coming in, and I just choose the 2 highest donations, and in that way every month I'll be able to pass on to at least 2 of you some beautiful pieces that we actually often also make ourselves. So first we have this thing here that my son Eagle Eyes has created. He called it the Soldatenheim. These are pieces from the typical activity that you will see in a Soldatenheim. The Soldatenheim was kind of the soldiers' home away from home, social place where the German soldiers would come to have a drink, a beer, watch a movie, know the news, and maybe repair some gear or whatever. There's a lot of activity there. Like this thing here is very, very special. This is actually a payment method that was used inside the Soldatenheim, so the soldiers could get these and they could pay for different kind of services or pieces, and that is very rare. It's been found at the Soldatenheim, and I'm very, very proud to have found these because these are so rare. So that is one of them. You have a German stamp, Feldpost stamp, a hair button, a toe iron piece, and a game piece from the board game that the Germans played inside the Soldatenheim. Everything is found there, that is what the German soldiers could use at a Soldatenheim. And then we have this thing here, which I just think is such an incredible little thing. See here, this is actually Eagle Eyes who has helped me to get the inspiration to create that. So what it is, this is a Drucksunder 35. It's a mine detonator which we dug up from a field, and it's been trashed and whatever, and it actually used to have a date here on the side like RR 1940, something like that. And what we did is that we thought, how can we implement that into a little scene? And that's the scene. So you have this little Sherman tank just run on top of this mine, which was detonated by the Sherman tank rolling on top of that, and boom, and then it's kind of, its belt came off and the Germans are strongly attacking it. So pretty cool little thing, and it has a lot of elements, and I love that. All right, let's go to those who decided they wanted to help us out with a donation. So in January, I want to say a massive thank you to Gary, Laura, John, Donald, Robert, Larry, and Patricia. Thank you again for being here for us and helping us out to be able to do what you see. And I cannot thank you each and every one enough for doing that. But let's see who the top two donors was. It was Gary and John. And I want to say a massive thank you to all of you for helping us out, but thank you for your very, very kind donations, Gary and John. So this thing here will go to you, Gary. Thank you for being in there for us, and I hope you will find this as a little token of our appreciation, and keep that on your metal piece on your shelf. And remember, every time you see that, you are actually contributing to us to go out. And again, also John, you are helping us out to find history and share history in a very special way. So let's see what we have up for grabs for those who might be interested in helping us out next month in the PayPal thing. We have these two beautiful setups here. This first one, remember, all of these artifacts are things that we found ourselves, 99% of them. There's no eBay fakes and no kind of joke here. This is the real deal. This is a Flak 38 20mm cartridge that we found and basically just took all the rust off. And it's a beautiful example of one of the most efficient weapons that the Germans used during the Second World War. And there's a little image there from it, Flak 38, and that is a cartridge fired towards the Red Army from the Germans. So beautiful little thing. And then we have this very, very unique thing here. These are genuine pieces from a Messerschmitt. And people talk about provenance. Well, you can watch my videos and you can see me find that actually. So this is a beautiful example of how we can pass on to you real history that you can actually touch and feel. And this is a cartridge that was once inside one of these warbirds that the German Luftwaffe actively used, and there's a little piece of the fuselage there. So I think these two are very special, and best of luck. I'll just collect the donations, and in the end of the next month and the beginning of February, I'll be able to show you who the future keeper will be. This, as I said, is pretty important, and some of you actually choose to watch more of our videos. So I do pay attention. I see that. So I want to say a special thank you for some of you who do that. Thank you, QYSea, Mark, Anthony, and William. Thank you for watching more of our videos. Thank you for doing that. And we greatly appreciate that support, because it enables us to be viewed by more people because of the ranking, as I said. On this right hand side, when you watch the YouTube videos, you can see what is coming up. The higher ranking our channel will get, the easier it will be for more people to watch us. So it's a very nice way to help us out. So really, really appreciate it. So thank you all for doing that. Yes, we have so many projects that we're going to share with you. Each and every one of these boxes are projects, and some of them are small, some of them are big, and it is just amazing to see what is out there, what we find, and what we can share with you. This is a Eau de Cologne Glockenkasse 4711 bottle found at a beautiful Datenheim. This is a soapbox from one of the soldiers. This is actually a battery for a flashlight that the soldiers use. This is a very cool little bottle, which is very rare to find. Marschgetränk. They mix these tablets with water to be able to have the stamina to go out and do some insane marches. This is a HERE map calculator ruler, which was also found there. So there is tons of stuff coming up that you're going to enjoy. And also we are actually going, because you were so helpful in the road trip arrangement with helping us with funds for the winter road trip, that we actually managed to keep some of the funds that came in to go on a second trip now, and that's going to happen in a few weeks. So we're going to go away for like 10 days again, and that is thanks to you. So we actually managed to really save up to get to the first winter World War II road trip, and now we're actually going to do a second one. But now, when we're finished with that, we have nothing for the Eastern Front, so we need some funds. But nevertheless, a lot of things is going on. Yes, indeed. There's going to be so many interesting things coming up. Thank you all, by the way, for the great feedback on the 5-part series of the massive German World War II fortress. That was such an incredible thing. We did discover something really interesting there, and we're going to go back, but that's going to be in the future. And I have to say, I was so happy to share that place, because it was totally spectacular. But that is what we do. We do go out, we do the research, we do all that stuff, we travel and we find places. And if you want to help us out to reach more places, you know, we have this little super thanks feature here. That is your opportunity to help us, and maybe put some gasoline into the fuel tank, gear up with some needed stuff, and then go out and find history and share history, because that's what it's all about. It's about us doing all the hard work. You can sit back, relax, joining us. And I feel like every time we go out, it's like you're just behind our back. So if you see me and Eagle Eyes or Bunker Buster Gold doing something, I always feel that you're just behind our back, helping us out there to persevere, whatever you call it, to stay out there, you know, to just be out there and find history and share it as you see. So thank you again, each and every one of you, for being a Patreon team member, or helping us out on the PayPal thing, or the super thanks, or for just being here, watching, commenting, and helping us along the way. Because I feel honored and privileged to be able to do this, and I just want to share more. That's basically it. So thank you for being here, and we will definitely see you out there later. So stay safe, keep smiling, and bye-bye.